It's Monday, 3:50 p.m. after the close, March 25th. And here's a recording of everything that I traded today. This route over here is explained in the shorts video that's published earlier. So starting off, we're still looking at the down channel. The channel had moved some down a little bit. Not over here. Early on, I'm thinking we're going to flush this bar in here and move up higher, maybe for 3-4 points. So it could have been a good scalp for 3-4 points. I didn't take it, and I'm glad I didn't, because it actually did not work out. So I'm going to skip through. I'm looking again to short in here, 52 90-ish. Now in here, decided that this trend line is no longer working. I need to move it closer and use this, because it's just not doing anything. It's from this high. I ended up adding it later on for a different reason, but for now I'm going to move it closer. So my limit order is in here, set. And this line in here is a duplicate of this, and is from those highs. And that if the trade is filled in here, then we flush again on this line, I may add to it. And I only add once to winners or losers. This thing did not work out. Flush here did not work out. So good thing I missed that trade. I'm still looking for a move higher. Get filled. And we're starting to get there. Took a while. I think I got filled. And this is my target in here, which is 10 points. So sell it at 90, buy it back at 80. Okay, so in here, I'm filled. I took a full position in here, and again would have added maybe half a position if it does flush in here or higher, because the trend is still down. And volume is still dropping, and the move up. Now in here, I'm thinking also I may be wrong, and we may be setting up a new uptrend. So I need to be able to watch that. So I set up a new trend line and keep an eye on it. And if I see it not working, I'll just remove it. And you'll see me doing that a lot. I'll have trend lines, and I'll do it on those. And if they're no longer working, I'll go ahead and remove them. So this new trend line is saying maybe I'm wrong, and maybe we are moving higher. And if so, I need to watch my trade short, either take my profit in here or exit altogether and look for a setup long. So I tightened up my target in here because of this line, and it'll be in 5 points. Again, I'm ahead from the weekend trade short, and I decided to go ahead and just take 5 points if I get them. And I'm also starting to notice that possibly that this is not a flush, but maybe a break, because it closed at the highs. When I come back and test it, just go higher from there. I added an upper channel for this line in here, just to look at it. Doesn't look very good, but still. And if you notice in here,
That's that point.
And here, this line did hold about 3 bars, about an hour. It did hold, so it was looking sort of bullish here for a minute. And so I just, was very close to taking 1 or 2 points and just calling it a day. Here we go. Now in here, limit is 5 points. Not over here. I think I paused the video for a minute and just flushed it. I picked up my limit. So now I'm looking at this in here. And are we going to flush in here and go up higher again for a long trade? Or are we going to break it, go down onto the lows in here? Actually remove the marker so I can just see the price action in here. And it did look like a flush a little bit. And also I was looking at the time of the day. It was about 2:20 in here, so it's getting kind of late in the day to be taking anything. So I decided not to do anything, just to keep an eye on it. And here now, if you look here, pause the video again, and all of a sudden it did go back to the original target in here I had, which is a double bottom, obviously. So I'm thinking, okay, now we have a cross. What I would be thinking is, if we had enough time of the day, is we're going to move up to this point in here, the 2 trade lines. We have 2 points of interest in here that is going to touch it and move down. So if I had a little bit more time, a short in here would be a great setup. But we just didn't have the time of day to take that trade. So in here I decided I am good with 5 points for the day, plus what I've taken over the weekend. So I was done with trading, but I kept my eyes on the charts and kept the video going. Actually, I stopped in here. But I did take a snapshot of what happened next. It did move up to this cross point in here. And if it had a short, you're taking maybe a point or two of heat and giving you 10 points of trading. Not really sure if it continued or not to the bottom of the channel, but my guess is it did. But this was a good setup in here for a short. So that's a day of 5 points. And I had made 16 points from the weekend. And we'll do this again tomorrow.